Guys, welcome. I don't want to give any introduction about importance of communication because I know that you know the importance of communication better than me. That's why you are here. Give me 8 minutes. Within 8 minutes, I will explain you what are the problems you face while you communicate and what are the solution. In a simple way, if you understand this one and work behind it, your communication truly will be brutally incredible. Come on, let's get into the point. Imagine I'm gonna depict a picture. This is a water tank, okay? This is a water tank. Here is a valve, and finally, there is a tap. This water tank represent your knowledge. This valve represent your psychological process, and this tap is your physical process. We know that as the amount of water increase in this tank, what will happen? And if this valve is okay, clear, and the tap work properly, what will happen? The water will come strongly and properly. Now let's understand what are the things, how to fulfill this water tank, how to clear this valve, and how to work this tap properly. Okay, imagine if the amount of water here in this basic level, what will happen? Nothing will go through this valve. Then first thing that we should have a basic idea of what we are talking. If we have basic idea of the subject that I'm talking about, what happened, the amount of water will be here. Then water will go in a way that's not very stronger, but in a smoother way. If I have basic vocabularies and sentence patterns, then what will happen? The amount of water will increase into this level. If I have technical knowledge about the topic, the amount of water will be here. Okay? Then if I have common knowledge about almost thing, the amount of water will be here. Yes. Then if I have good knowledge and grammatical knowledge, vocabulary, sentence, everything, the amount of water, the amount of knowledge will be here. Okay? As we increase the knowledge, the amount of water will increase. Okay? Now our knowledge related barriers is okay. Now knowledge part is okay. Next one is that our psychological barriers. Imagine here is full of water, the tank filled with water, but in this valve, is there some obstacle? What will happen? The water will not go outside. Now let's check what are the barriers that come in our psychological process. Sometimes one barrier may be our perceptional. Perceptional means that this is not the place I'm gonna talk, this is not the place. And attitudinal means now I'm sitting in front of my boss, the people, they are in higher position. That's not why. That's why I don't want to talk. And another one is self-image. Now I have good image in front of my colleagues, other people, but if I'm talking, when I talk, there will be some problems, there will be some mistake, and what other people will think, it will affect my image. And personality means that I'm introvert, there people are extrovert, they always talk, but I don't know how to talk. Yes, these are the psychological barriers. If we have these barriers, what will happen? This wall will be broken, or there will be an obstacle. So remove all the barriers, just change your perception and attitude. Just understand that if you are a beginner, don't need to be best, try to be okay. Imagine, for example, self-image. We will think that, oh, if I'm talking, it will definitely affect my self-image. But imagine if you are not talking now, what will happen? Day by day, it will affect your self-image and it will decrease. Now, the theory, you just remind that don't need to be best, try to be okay. When you communicate, when you start communicating, you don't need to be best, you just try to be okay. You don't need to give more and more explanation or more and more variety vocabularies and good phrases. No, you just understand, or you just ensure that you just convey the meaning, the idea. That's okay. And the final part is our physical. Physical part means if the tank is full and the valve is okay, clear, but if it is not working properly, what will happen? The water, the result will not come outside. Okay, then how we can make this tap work properly? It's our mouth. Okay, here is a one simple trick. One is that speed reading. If we read something very fast, or tongue twisters. Tongue twisters means some pattern, some phrases. If we are saying repeatedly, it will make our mouth movement smoother, and it will make our mouth muscles flexible. Then we can talk blah 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 like that. For example, there are those 1,000 thinkers were thinking about 3,000 problems. There are those 1,000 thinkers were thinking about 3,000 problems. If we say it repeatedly, what will happen? The tap will work properly. The words will come smoother and fluently. Okay, now understand that if you face the problems of lack of knowledge, vocabulary, sentence, you have to increase it. That's the part of our knowledge related problem. Second one, if you have the problem or psychological problems, just like it will affect my self-image, my personality, my attitude, it's a psychological problem. You have to overcome that fears, and first you have to understand it's a time to be okay, not to be the best. And finally, sometimes you may be good knowledge, you may have good knowledge, your psychological part is okay, but if you are the person, you are not talking too much, or you have any experience of talking in front of other people, what will happen? There will be some obstacles in our mouths. Yeah, then in order to overcome that problems, what we have to do? We have to do physical activities, speed reading, and tongue twisters, and so on. If you do it properly, then what will happen? The amount of water will increase. It will come in a way that is very flow. Okay? Yeah, I wish you a best communication next time. Try to apply it in your communication.